Good morning, children. Hope you are all fine. Yes. Yesterday, in the last class, we were doing with the bowl poem. Half of the poem was done. You got it clearly? You understood it well? So let us proceed. Okay? Look in the text. I'm going to read the second half of the poem. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another bowl is worthless. Now he senses his first responsibility in a world of possessions. People will take balls. Balls will be lost always, little boy. And no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning, well behind his desperate eyes, the epistemology of loss. How to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days, how to stand up. Written by John Berryman. The greatest philosophy of life. The greatest reality of life. Through a ball, with the help of a ball, the symbolic use of a ball, the poet explains the ultimate reality of life. What is that? That we lose many things in our life. We keep on losing something, and most of the things we cannot get back by money. With the money, we cannot buy everything by money. With the money. So money can get you only external pleasures, no internal things. Those things which are lost forever, most of the things cannot be brought back with money. We must understand this ultimate reality. That is what the poet is trying to make the child understand from the first loss, that everything cannot be easily brought back. So it is better to stand up against a loss, to manage without that thing. You have to have an adjustment in life. You must manage life without getting the lost thing back. Because in all the situations, that is not possible. Money can buy only external pleasures. मैंने कल कह दिया था आपको, बाहरोनी सुख ला सकते हैं, लौकिक सुख ला सकते हैं, अंदरूनी सुख नहीं. कई जो है चीजें हैं इस दुनिया में जो आप पैसे से नहीं खरीद सकता. There are some values in life. There are some qualities in life. There are some kind of ultimate facts in life which you cannot buy with money. So it is better try to accommodate yourself. Try to stand up without getting the lost thing back. You must manage life. The life should get on moving ahead without striving for getting the lost thing back. A person who learns to move on with what he has, that person becomes successful in his life. This ultimate philosophy is explained through this ball poem. That is why it is called, the ball is considered as a metaphoric poem. Sure, let's continue. I would not intrude on him. Now you see the condition of the boy. The boy is so upset. He is lost. He is grief-stricken. He is in pains. His body is, that is shaking with the grief. His body is fixed to the ground. And he now realizes the great fact that the ball is lost forever. He reacts very painfully to the loss. And now the poet says, I would not intrude on him. He's not ready to interfere with the problem of the child. He's not going to solve it. Interfere, intrude on means interfere. उसकी प्रॉब्लम में मैं घुसना नहीं चाहता. उसकी प्रॉब्लम है. Let him solve it. Very practical, very, very practical. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. What is he saying? कवि को कई बार लगता है जाना चाहिए, बच्चे को समझाना चाहिए. बेटे कोई बात नहीं. A dime. That means 1/10 of $1. A dime is a 10-cent piece. 10 पैसा. $1 की only 1/10 part. A silly amount, a very little amount. With a very little amount, a dime. एक coin से you will get another ball. है ना? इतनी बड़ी बात तो है ही नहीं. बॉल ही तो खोया है. लेकिन कवि कहते दैट इज वर्थलेस. एक डाइम से जो बॉल आएगा, दैट बॉल हैज नो वैल्यू. व्हाई? बिकॉज ही इज लर्निंग समथिंग मोर वैल्यूएबल थ्रू दैट लॉस. He is learning a big facts of life, a very essential fact of life. जीवन का एक अमूल्य जो है लेसन, सबक सीख रहा है वो. उनके सामने ए डाइम से मिलने वाली बॉल का कोई वैल्यू नहीं. दैट इज व्हाट द पोएट इज सेइंग. ए डाइम अनदर बॉल. एक डाइम से दूसरा बॉल आ जाएगा. ऐसा भी बच्चे को कंसोल किया जा सकता है. ऐसे ही बच्चे को आप शांत करवा सकता है. क्या बोलकर? ये बोलकर बेटा एक डाइम में दूसरा बॉल आ जाएगा. बट दैट कंसोलेशन इज वर्थलेस. दैट्स ऑफ नो यूज. दैट हैज नो वैल्यू. इट इज वर्थलेस थिंग. It has no value compared to what he is learning now. Now he senses first responsibility. The poet wants him to learn to become a responsible person in the world. He wants to be responsible. It is his responsibility to take care of whatever he possesses. कल कौन आएगा? हर चीज इस तरह खो के आएगा तो who will be able to buy everything back to him? Is it possible for a parent? No. It is not possible for a parent to buy everything whatever the child loses. No, not possible. इसका बचपन खो गया, इंसानियत खो गया, कैरेक्टर खो गया, ईमान खो गया, ईमानदारी खो गया. इसके अंदर की सच्चाई, ईमानदारी, प्यार जो भी है सब खो गया. कैन यू गेट इट बैक? कई साल खो गया इसने, पढ़ाई खो दिया. यस, इन दैट केस द पेरेंट्स कैन नॉट बाय इट. सो पेरेंट्स कैन बाय ओनली एक्सटर्नल थिंग्स विद मनी, बट देर आर मेनी थिंग्स दैट ए पेरेंट कैन नॉट गेट इट बैक विद मनी. सो लेट हिम लर्न इट. Let him learn it. Whatever he possesses, it is his own possession and he must take care of it. That means let him be responsible. He must be responsible for whatever he owns. उनके पास जो whatever he possesses. So once it is lost, it is his lost. He must manage his life without that. So the poet wants the child to learn that big lesson. That is why she is saying that. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball. That is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. First responsibility. That means till now the child has not lost anything. This is the first time he is losing something. So this is the first time he is learning how to become a responsible person. In a world of possessions, that is what the poet wants to say. If you are living in a world of possessions, the more you own, the more you lose. आपके पास जो कुछ भी आपने धन संपत्ति से कमाया है ना, यू हैव टू लूज इट, यू हैव टू लीव इट हियर। इस दुनिया में आपको छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा। पैदाइश में आप कुछ लेके नहीं आया तो मरते समय भी आप कुछ लेके नहीं जाएगा। सो यू हैव टू लूज। लूज मीन्स लूज एंड यू हैव टू एडजस्ट विद इट। बचपन है, मैं कह रही हूँ, आप बच्चा था, बच्चे से आप अडोलसेंट में आ गया, फिर आप बचपन खो दिया, अडोलसेंट में आ जा गया, अडोलसेंट खो दिया, फिर आप युवा यूथहुड में आ जाएगा, वहीं से फिर आप ओल्ड एज में। सो यू कीप ऑन शेडिंग द स्टेजेस वन आफ्टर द अदर। सो पैसे से वो स्टेज वापस नहीं ले सकता। सो यू लूज इट, सो यू हैव टू एडजस्ट इट। ही सेंसेस फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इन अ वर्ल्ड ऑफ पोसेशंस। आपके पास बहुत पोसेशंस है, यू ओन मेनी थिंग्स। आपके पास कितने खिलौने हैं, आपके पास कितनी चीज़ें, मेरा, ये मेरा, ये मेरा, ये मेरा, कितनी चीज़ें हैं। ये सारा चीज़ आपको खोना पड़ेगा। एक न एक दिन इन सारे चीज़ों को खोकर चलना पड़ेगा। So, in a world of possessions, you must be responsible. In case you are not responsible, you are going to lose them one after the other. So, let him learn it. People will take balls. इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि बॉल्स कोई खरीदेगा नहीं, खरीदेगा, बॉल्स लोग खरीदेगा। वो people will take balls. That means लोगों के पास बॉल्स होता है, they purchase it, and balls will be lost always. और वो बॉल खो भी जाता है, ऐसे तो नहीं है कि खोता ही नहीं। लोग बॉल खरीदते भी है, उस बॉल खोते भी है, लिटिल बॉय, एंड नो वन बाइस ए बॉल बैक। लेकिन जो बॉल खोया है, जो चीज़ आप खोया है, उसको नोबडी कैन गेट इट बैक। नो वन बाइस ए बॉल बैक। बॉल इज द मेटाफर ऑफ, मैंने कहा ना, कई चीज़ जो ऐसे है जो पैसे से नहीं खरीदा जा सकता, उस चीज़ का मेटाफोरिक यूज़ है। बचपन हो, उसका चाइल्डहुड डेज हो, उसकी खुशियाँ हो, उसकी यादें हो, जो कुछ भी हो, नोबडी कैन बाई ए बॉल बैक। जो खोया हुआ अवसर हो, जो खोया हुआ समय हो, जो खोया हुआ आपका, हाँ बताइए, ईमानदारी हो, कैरेक्टर हो, इमेज हो, आपका सुख चैन हो, nobody can buy a ball back. Money is external. You can buy only external things. बाहरोनी चीज, that only can be bought with the money. He is learning. So the poet is happy, I think. The poet is satisfied. At least the boy is learning a big lesson, learning a very crucial lesson. That is the base of his success in life. So he is learning such a lesson. So the poet is so happy. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. Behind his eyes, that means in his intellect, in his brain. He is learning. He is experiencing. Behind his eyes, what type of eyes? Desperate eyes. The eyes are very desperate, hopeless. बहुत ज़्यादा दुखी हो चुके हैं, उसकी आंखों में झलक रहा है दुख, लेकिन उस आंख के पीछे in his brain, in his life, he is experiencing what? The epistemology of laws. Epistemology of laws means understanding the nature of laws, what it means to lose something. क्या होता है खोना, किस तरह के एक्सपीरियंस है, what happens, what's the after effects of losing something. So he is learning that big lesson behind his desperate eyes. How to stand up, ये भी सीख रहा है. How to stand up means how to deal with the loss. उस लॉस के साथ, उस लॉस को एडजस्ट करते हुए, मैंने कहा आपका डियर एंड नियर वंस, दे में डाई। आपका सब कुछ था, आपका जो भाई बहन माँ बाप जो भी आपको आंखों की तारा है, सबको एक न दिन छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा। सडन डेथ भी हो सकता है। यू हैव टू मैनेज इट, यू कैनॉट गेट द पर्सन बैक। with money. So you have to adjust yourself. You have to manage without him or her. Isn't it? So such a lesson the child is learning. That is what he's saying. How to stand up knowing what every man must one day know. The child is learning just now what people should one day know. कुछ लोगों को लास्ट में जाके पता चल जाएगा. मैंने आपको बताया, अगर इस बच्चे को बोल ला के दे दिया, कई जो चीज खोता गया, देता गया, लेकिन फिर भी एक न एक दिन उस व्यक्ति को इस चीज से अवगत होना पड़ेगा. द मोर अर्ली द मोर बेटर. जितना जल्दी अवगत होगा उतना अच्छा होगा. So that is why the poet is becoming very practical person here. He is not going to get him a ball, even though it costs very little money for him. And balls are plenty available. He is not going to get him because he wants to teach him a lesson. He wants to sense his responsibility. He wants to teach him. He wants him to learn what it means and how he should stand up against that loss. You got it? So that's why some people may come to know it one day. एक दिन तो जानना ही पड़ेगा. हर आदमी को एक न एक दिन इसको जानना ही पड़ेगा. लेकिन let the child learn it on the very first day. And most many days. कईयों को कई बार खोना पड़ेगा. कुछ लोग जो इरेस्पॉन्सिबल होगा, परवाह नहीं करेगा, उस व्यक्ति को कई बार खोना पड़ेगा. हाँ, ज़्यादा प्रोसेस करोगे तो ज़्यादा खोएगा. आपको पता होता है, मनी है ना, सारी चीज़ें जो पावर है, पोजीशन है, आपकी जो है, बहुत चीज़ें ऐसे है जो आपने जितने ज़्यादा इकट्ठा किया होगा ना, उतना ज़्यादा आपको one after the other you have to lose. So nothing remains permanent here. अच्छा नाम कमाया, वो तो मरने के बाद आप अमर हो जाए, बाकी सब कुछ इसी दुनिया में छोड़ना है. So that is what the poet is trying to say. So, and most many days. That means most people should lose and learn it for many days. How to stand up. What is the people have to learn? What are the things the people have to learn many days? How to stand up against the loss. Got it? I'm going to read it once again. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility and a world of possessions. People will take balls will be lost always, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days, how to stand up. Here the poet is saying he wants to let the boy learn his first responsibility. It is first responsibility because it is first loss. So from the first loss, let him learn this, the reality of life, that some money can get only external things. Whatever you lose cannot be brought back with the money. So he has to learn what? To stand up against each loss. One or the other day, every man must go through this type of situation. So the poet is happy that the child is learning a worthy lesson from his loss. So that is why he is considering a ball with a dime is worthless. Got it? Tomorrow we will discuss the poetic devices and the questions. Sure. Thank you. Have a nice day.